The report on the Morbi bridge has revealed corruption and criminal negligence by the Oreva and Municipal Corporation. The Oreva Group, which had the contract of maintenance, operation and security as far as the bridge is concerned, had issued 3,165 tickets on that unfateful day of the 30th of October, the day of the collapse. Never cared to assess whether its load-bearing capacity is up to the mark or not. The guards and the ticket collectors kept by the Oreva Group were just daily wage labourers. They had no expertise whatsoever in crowd management. Let's get you more details on that. We have Tanushree joining us. Tanushree, when we talk about the guards, they were never told about the safety protocols, how many people should be allowed on the bridge. This is that final report that's come out finally as far as the Morby bridge is concerned, talking about the lapses on accord of the Oreva Group.
Absolutely. In fact, the forensic science laboratory examination of the Morby bridge has laid bare the shoddy work and the shoddy renovation done by Oreva company. And I think now it has completely exposed, the criminal negligence and corruption by the private company Oreva and by the municipal corporation of Morby. Now, a couple of important points, as you rightly pointed out, that on the day of the collapse, the Oreva company issued a whopping 3,165 tickets. Now, fortunately enough, so many people did not come and buy the tickets. The number of people who bought the ticket on that unfaithful day remained only in hundreds. Otherwise, imagine if 3,165 people would have bought the tickets as the Oreva imagined they would. Thousands of people would have died on the day of that collapse. Now, second very important point which has been told by the prosecutor in the Morbi court, that the guards kept by Oreva and the ticket collector kept by Oreva were daily wage labourers who were standing on that bridge just for ₹100. This has been reported by NDTV also before. We met their families. So basically, these labourers who have now been made the scapegoat as the big fish remain scot-free. These labourers are daily wage labourers. They had absolutely no expertise in crowd management whatsoever. They were never told about the safety protocols to be followed on that bridge. They were never told about how many people they should allow. The third very important point is that the Oreva company, which had the responsibility of security, they did not even care to basically check the load of the bridge. Also, they did not keep lifeguards and boats in case of any accident. The fourth very important point told in the court is that the cables which basically snapped were rusted, the anchors were broken, and the bolts which connected the cables with the anchors were loose by 3 inches. These are extremely huge lapses, and we should not forget that all these lapses and corruption and criminal negligence have led to the fall of that bridge, of that suspension bridge, which ultimately resulted in the loss of 135 lives at least. Out of mostly of them were women and small children. We met their families. The families were absolutely inconsolable. They are still, are inconsolable as there are families who have lost their kids, their fathers, the mothers. Some people have lost their entire family of 6 to 7 members. So it's a huge tragedy which is now coming out in the open, that it was a clear-cut case of corruption and criminal negligence of the Oreva company and the municipal corporation. The FSL report has now laid bare the shoddy work which was done by these two stakeholders.
Tanushree, 135 people died in that tragedy due to those lapses, and finally Oreva Group is being named. They haven't been questioned so far. Can we expect them to be questioned now?
Well, this is something, even we are hoping, and we have been questioning the authorities, that why the big fish, the owner of the Oreva company, is not even being questioned. Why his name is not included in the FIR which has the section of IPC 304, which is culpable homicide not amounting to murder. Why are these people not included in the FIR? Where is the engineer who basically, did not even check the load of that bridge? For those questions, the authorities and the police and the administration has no answers to give. They are remained tight-lipped. But yesterday was a hearing at the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court asked the petitioner to go to the High Court, which has already taken cognizance of the Morby bridge tragedy, and the High Court is already doing a hearing in this particular case. There are inquiry committees being set up by the Human Rights Commission. The state government is also looking into it. Now the judiciary is also being asked to look into it very, very seriously. So maybe, yes, we can perhaps hope for the best, and we can hope that the actual people responsible for this tragedy, which are the top brass of the Oreva company and the chief of the municipal corporation, they get questioned, they get arrested, they get booked for the to basically get justice for the victims of this case. But as of now, these people remain scot-free. The chief of the municipal corporation, who admitted in the court that it was their fault, he has not been questioned so far. The owner of the Oreva company is in fact still untraceable. So these are, I think, big questions we asked the chief of BJP in Gujarat, C.R. Patil, very categorically. Is the Oreva chief, Oreva company owner, being shielded for his political connection? Mr. C.R. Patil said that no, we are not shielding anyone. If anybody, their culpabilities comes out in the matter, we are definitely going to, government and administration is definitely going to take strict action. But as of now, no strict action is being taken against the top brass.
The Oreva Group is led by Jaisukh Patel. Get us an update about you're saying they're missing it's a Gujarat-based company known for making clocks. They had a contract for 15 years as far as the Morbi bridge is concerned. Get us background on the Oreva Group.
Well, the Oreva Group essentially is a watchmaker company. It's a very renowned Ajanta Oreva. Ajanta is the parent company, and Oreva basically comes under it. It's essentially a watchmaker company. It makes clocks. It does not have any expertise on public infrastructure or repair work of any kind of bridge whatsoever. It has been told by the prosecution also in the court. Now the Gujarat High Court has also come to know that the Oreva company, which was given the tender, given the contract by the Gujarat government in PPP, which is public-private partnership, had no expertise in public infrastructure. So the first question is, why were they given this contract in the first place? Secondly, coming back to a question as to what kind of background this company holds, Jaisukh Patel is a very influential leader and a partidar leader who comes from the Saurashtra region of Gujarat. Now, apart from being influential and apart from being a big partidar leader, he also has very good political connections. Jaisukh Patel's father was also a big, partidar leader. So definitely they have political connection and they are very influential leaders. But if that is shielding them from being arrested, that is something I think the Gujarat government and administration will be in a better position to answer.